Welcome back to D&D, for real this time, and hopefully with no cancellation. Um,
Oh shit, I click.
it has been a bit of time since we last D&D'd, so I'll have a brief run through and hopefully I can get through it without coughing, but we will see. So, ignore the Discord message, that was an accident. Um, it has, I'll try go through a brief run through of everything that's happened so far. So, you guys joined a group in search for some magic items that you commissioned that was stolen. You retrieved said items after going on a bunch of escapades. Each of you receiving all the items that you were promised to by a certain mage called Dunham Donus. That mage, instead of paying you, gave you a house, so that's cool. But after that, you had some one of your adventures involved some accidental Shadowfell shenanigans, so that was pretty wacky. Uh, and some of your other escapades landed you in a court and in prison for a bit. You got off your crimes, thankfully, just with a fine, which you still have to pay back. That still exists. Um, Past that, uh, where are we up to now? Oh, you committed another crime. You tried to rob a train. Uh, you tried to rob a train. That was going well. Um, and then through some happenstance, you derailed a lot of the train. And then got some assistance to teleport out by a mysterious figure that seemed to know Lucian. You guys get out. However, the next morning, you had the police, the Lancers, knocking at your door. Uh, Two of the members of your group did not surrender, and they have escaped and are now on their own adventure. You guys attempted to surrender, dropping your weapons and armor, but that mysterious figure once again reappeared, helping you escape against your will. That has unfortunately meant that you no longer have basically all of your belongings. We'll get on to what you do have, and it's not a crazy amount for everybody, but we will go through that. Um, and you find yourself teleported away, and I'll quickly bring you to that map. It's not very imaginative, but the room isn't very imaginative itself, so that kind of is apt. Not that map. That's for another group. This map. So, you've been teleported to a room. It is a Uh, it's this like the stone wall, stone floor, quite dreary. A single light in the middle of the room, quite yellow and kind of gross looking. Uh, there is essentially no furniture in a room aside from a table behind you, and on that table is equipment that seems to fit you three. So things like for B, uh, there's a spell casting like orb, and there's also a dagger for Beleg. There's a longbow, a quiver of 20 arrows, hide armor, also a dagger. For Lucian, there's a warhammer, and for Vanra there is a long sword. Vanra is currently with you, uh, as she was teleported to. Aside from the table with the equipment on it, the room itself is unfurnished entirely. However, it is incredibly clean. On the walls, covering the walls, are portraits, many of which are blacked out. The only portraits that aren't blacked out are of uh, two uh, B and Beleg, just a very schmancy looking man and woman, to Lucian. The man is your father, Lucidian Arabella, and the woman is your stepmother, Valentina Arabella. Uh, you do notice that there is also a portrait of you, but that is one of the ones that is blacked out. Uh, and something you notice very much is that the portraits in here are of a similar make of the ones in your house itself, your family's house. Uh, the figure, uh, steps away. I'm gonna quickly sort out what you do still have in your inventories before we proceed with dialogue stuff. So, for B, aside from the stuff on the table that's left for you, you still have your +1 dagger, your fractured dagger, and you have your spellbook. Beleg, you only really have your lesser ring of evasion. That is essentially one thing you still have. Lucian, you've basically lost everything as well. The one thing you do have is the amulet of proof against detection and location. The things that you have on you, I've argued are things that you probably would have on you regardless, or with you regardless. B, your dagger's a bit of a different situation, but you have plausible reason to still have that.
Yeah.
The figure, is a uh, is a shorter man. Uh, looks looks like they have elvish blood in them, but probably not entirely elven. But their skin is pale, kind of similar to Van Ray, so kind of Asimar as well. But it is pale in not in the kind of radiant way an Asimar usually has. It's not bright. It's not nice. It's more like sickly pale. Uh, and they turn to you, and specifically looking at Lucian, they start speaking. Well, I'd hoped to get all of you, Lucian, but this will have to do. How are you?
What's going on down here? Why are you? What are you doing? Why are we here? Why do you want us?
Well, you being so boring. I didn't want you to get captured. And you just gave up. That. I don't know. I can't have you captured, Lucian. Anyway, there's some stuff left for. There's some stuff that I've left out for you. You might want to take it.
We will ponder the orb.
Are you trying to make a check of some kind, or just like looking
Just,
at it?
just he will obtain an orb and ponder.
Cool. I feel like I should get at least a thank you.
This is a very nice orb.
Ah,
It's managed to change my voice. It's amazing.
yes, it's got very strange effects. I didn't know that was one of them, actually.
Curious.
Well,
I'll take a step over to the equipment and I'll tentatively pick up the warhammer. We didn't need your help, and I don't, frankly, want it. Why are you here? What's going on? And I'll point to like the crossed out paintings, portraits on the wall. What the fuck is going on?
never mind those, Lucian. Never mind those. They're not that important. I can have you captured, that's all. I've been asked to not have you captured. The other two had the right idea, honestly. I was hoping they would come with us, though.
Asked? What do you mean asked? Asked by who?
But you'll get to know them at some point.
I feel we would all understand a little better if you told us what you want from us.
Simply put, I can't have you captured. That is all.
All of us or just Lucian?
All of you.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are kind of boring. You don't really.
Also,
Well, I feel many in your position would try to escape. I kind of expected you to do that, based on your previous history.
I'm gonna looking around the room. Is there any doors, exits? What kind of?
There,
It looked like we're...
he is standing between you and the only exit.
Ah, okay. I will. Just holding my hammer. I won't say any more words. I'll just take a. I'll take a step closer to the exit.
Lucian. So they don't accept forward. Lucian, I can't let you leave just yet.
What do you mean just yet? What do you want with us? Other than just saying that you don't want us to be captured. It feels like you're capturing us, and I don't
I'm
know
not
what you want.
capturing you, Lucian. I'm unarmed. Well, you could try break out at any time. You have the equipment to do so.
Believe me, I will. First, I want to know what these portraits mean. Why am my father and stepmother up there? Do I know any of the other people who are crossed out other than myself?
Roll a history.
Uh, yeah. Hold on a quick sec. Probably not very good.
Um,
No,
there is a faint
9, I think.
yeah, there's a faint resemblance in some of the faces you're seeing. Some of them you definitely recognize as just being uh other members of your house, like some more distantly related. But it's many portraits of people that some of which I don't think you would have seen before. But
Mm.
based on the ones that you do recognize, it just seems to be portraits of various people from the Arabelle family or connected to the Arabelle family.
Okay.
The one of you, I would say, would be at a younger time, when you were still kind of hanging about more than you are now.
Mm.
They're just nice portraits, aren't they?
Why are they crossed out? What do you want? What are you doing with them? And why am I crossed out? Why are my parents not?
I just thought they looked better that way.
this
I
is
don't.
creepy.
I don't have to deal with this. We don't have to deal with this. I'm gonna start walking towards the exit.
He's gonna step in front of you as you start walking.
I'll step around him or through him.
He will then like try to grab you.
Can I try to strength check against
Yep,
him?
yep. Contested athletics.
Sounds good. Not very good.
9. You get past him, but the moment you do, he will teleport to the door, and then immediately cast a spell on it.
Okay.
Be my guest, Lucian.
It seems like you just said that we weren't being captured. It seems like we are, quite frankly.
No, no. You can go.
I'll go.
The door will not open. You can go, Lucian.
I will.
How is the room being lit?
There is essentially like a. It's above you. It's like a candelier. But
Okay.
the only like light source. It's only like one of the like light sources being lit up right now, just providing a very small amount of light in the middle of this room.
Okay. And it's not too high up.
No. The room is, I would say, 15 feet high, and I would say the light source itself is like 5 feet above you.
Alright, guys.
Lucian, if you go try to open the door again, it just doesn't open.
I will. Can I cast Control Flame and take the lights, take a portion of the light source and scan it, use it to scan around the room to see what else there is, rather than just being in the
Uh,
complete dark.
sure. Roll a perception check.
Attributes, perception. Not
Nat
20.
20. Aside from the room being very well maintained despite being unfurnished, there is nothing else in this room.
No other light sources I can light.
There are other light sources. There are torches around, so you can light the
Okay.
torches.
I'll light the torches where I can. I'm gonna still remain relatively central in the room, but hell yeah.
You light the torches. Sorry for the extremely bright light that just popped up.
That's perfect.
There are portraits across every single wall. All of which blacked out. The only two left unblacked out is just the two that was initially seen.
That's a little creepy.
You can leave at any time, Lucian.
I'm gonna attempt to leave again. Is it the door that's locked, or is there something?
The door feels locked.
I'm gonna stare at the figure. I'm not gonna say a word. Can I attempt to smash into the door the door with the warhammer?
Yeah, go for it. Roll an attack.
Okay.
Tony to hit 10 damage. The door is quite reinforced. It is wood and metal braced. You break off the doorknob, but the door itself does not budge.
I'll try to figure. Why are we down here? What do you want with us? Let us out.
You can go at any time, Lucian. I'm not stopping you.
Then unlock the door. Then.
It isn't locked.
I walk closer to him with my hammer.
Yes, Lucian?
What do you want with us?
I just want you to be safe, Lucian. That is all.
During this time, B's been like ruffling through his spell book to make sure what spells he has. He's prepared to see if he can help.
Sure.
I am.
I'll be gone for just one quick second.
No worries. The figure's just gonna stand there.
Is this just to double check? Is this the figure that like recognize me on the train, right?
Yes, it is.
You know who I am.
I am aware of your nature.
How so?
You'll know in due time.
How long is due time?
I'm honestly unsure myself. It's really when
Because
I'm permitted to.
it's something I'm rather quite fickle with.
Well, I can most likely assist you in that regard. I just need to request permission to give you the information you seek.
Well, I feel like that's better than you standing there taunting us.
Hmm. Well, I did want to fight. But Lucien isn't really falling for it as easily as I thought she would. I do want you to prove your mettle. And at that moment, the figure is going to cast Eldritch Blast at all three of you.
Oh, that's
Oh, I'm back.
that's lovely.
So
How kind of them.
Hello, I'm back. What happened?
I started asking questions, and it's now decided that it's fed up with waiting for you to pick a fight, so we're now
Oh.
fighting.
Oh, that's what I was going to do next.
okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's what I was getting closer to. I was going to take a swing. That works too.
You would be here. Did you, Beleg and B, did you move around too much?
Not really.
No,
Okay,
not really.
this is against Lucien.
Okay.
Disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Okay.
So
looks
I
nice.
assume a 10 misses.
That does indeed miss.
This
I mean,
is against...
Just low damage against me. I've not got mage armor up, so my my AC's 10.
Oh no.
This is against B. This is against Beleg.
You nearly won.
My AC would be 14 with the hide armor.
Of course. So the one against Lucien misses, the one against Beleg misses, the one against you, however, B does hit, dealing.
Yes. I presume I didn't put on the fancy coat that has permanent thingy before.
Would
I
you
was in my
would you
nightgown.
sleep in it? Yeah. Would you
Yeah,
sleep in it?
There we go.
So
How much
that's
damage?
gonna be just checking.
82.
No, it's not that. It's only an Eldritch Blast. That's 5 damage.
Okay. I can cope with that, I suppose.
It's only 5 damage.
That's
But we
fine.
will be rolling initiative.
That checks out.
That checks out.
Okie dokie.
For some reason, I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
It's
weird.
crazy. It's a crazy world we live in.
Crazy world. Oh.
Okay, let's go. Lucien starting the fight.
I'm gonna start with rage.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to roll a d8. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to quickly check 5e tools to see what that does. Hold on, sec, sorry.
A rage is is it +2 damage to each of your strikes and you're resistant to? Sorry, your roll.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the d8.
Yeah.
When a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as like a lash out.
Is it melee attacks? Or is
Um,
it all attacks?
it just hits you with an attack roll.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'll rage and then I'll take my warhammer and start and swing it into them twice. I'll recklessly. I'll normal. That is just one roll. I'll roll again quickly. And then do another one as well. That's the exact same roll twice. So at 19, 2 19s.
You're doing these recklessly, right?
Yes, I rolled an extra d20 as well.
Cool. Okay. Yep. Two
But it's still
19s, 9 and 7 damage plus 2 for each of them.
Yes, +2 for each of them.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll
That
swing
does it.
into seeing if they hit. And I'll start I'll start shouting at him. You come back from the dead. You taunt everything. What do you want with us?
That is a solid 20 damage. And for the moment, they just don't respond.
Mhm.
Is that your turn?
My turn.
Okie dokie. Bellic, it is now you.
I'm going to. I got the wrong finger.
Okie dokie.
All I wanted. And a stab. It's 1d4 plus dexterity, right?
Yeah. Dexterity or strength, so whichever you want. That is a natural one.
Awesome.
You
Huh?
you go for the stab. You'll see the knife like go into their cloak and it just disappears when you pull your hand back out. It is no longer in your hand.
Could I try an unarmed attack with my bonus action?
Sure, go for it. Roll another d20. This will use your strength modifier though. A 16 will unfortunately miss. Sorry, 15 will unfortunately miss. So you go to punch and the figure just dodges out the way. Is there anything else you're doing?
No, I don't think I can.
Right. B, it is now you.
We will take the most brave action of running away. Before casting mage armor on him. Oh no, I don't have mage armor prepared. Because why would I? I have it up permanently now.
No, me.
Oh dear. Okay, in which case I will haste Lucien, if
Okay.
Lucien is willing.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm willing. Hell yeah, I'm willing.
Okie dokie.
Willing guy.
Yeah, you like start gyrating on the spot. As you kind of start like, I don't know how to say it. Not fizzing. I don't know why the first thing that came to in my mind was fizzing.
Kind of get what you mean.
But you're like just buzzing on the spot as you are hasted. Is there anything else you're doing, B?
Uh, no. As a bonus action, I summon a gizmo and have him heal.
Yeah, that ain't
They
happening.
that's the point.
Right, now it's the figure's turn. They will first use their bonus action, and they're gonna bonus action
Fucking Misty Step. What?
teleport over here.
Oh no.
And then, as an action, uh, everyone goes blind as the room is enveloped in darkness. To the point where, Beleg, you also cannot see. Your dark vision is not working right now. So that is the lights out. Quickly
Ooh.
change that on your character sheet, so
Okay.
no one can see shit. Bruh, what is happening? How do I do this? If I give you blindness, will it stop your vision stuff? Can you still see shit?
Yeah, I can still see shit.
God damn it. Okay. I thought Foundry was smarter than this. Okay,
No.
I will temporarily remove it from your character sheet and add it later.
Alright, I'll remind you later.
Note, return Beleg's eyes.
Just
Uh,
pop them back in later.
Beleg.
Is Vanrir supposed to be with us? Is that what you said?
Vanra was supposed to
Disappeared.
be with you. But I mean, in this darkness, you now cannot see her.
Okay. I'll just
Uh,
believe that she's here.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Right. Okay, where were you on initiative? Because I accidentally got rid of you. You're between Lucian and B, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, then the entire room is covered in darkness. None of you can see, even with dark vision, you cannot see. You hear around you shrieks, gibbering, and mad laughter as your vision is completely taken from you. And that's going to be the figure's turn. At the start of your turn, Lucian, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Absolutely. Blah, 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 blah. Wisdom saving throw will be. Nothing for wisdom save. I don't think I'm proficient in wisdom saves, so I'll just roll that. Oh, never mind. There we go. Done. Wisdom save
You roll
is
6.
a 6.
From cascading around you, you hear like the initial burst of the shrieks and laughter that are just insane sounding in pain, and various other just like squeals of this like weird like hedonistic enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
That laughter just starts echoing around in your head, and you cannot hear yourself think. You will take as you fail the saving throw, you'll take 24 points of damage,
Ooh,
psychic
jeez.
damage,
Okay.
as just the echoes of laughter just knock around in your head.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
What are you doing for the rest of your turn?
I was gonna say words, but at that I'll probably just yell out in pain, clutch my head. But do I remember? Did I see where he teleported to before the world went dark?
Right here, if you can see that
Okay.
ping.
I can see that ping. Yes. Would I be able to with haste? Since I think that's 2 times movement with haste.
I
Would
believe you do.
Target speed is doubled. Yeah.
double. Okay. Then I will run in like the direction that I saw him in. And with I would have like 80-foot movement. So if I think he was like 50 foot or something away. So if I run in that direction, would I be able to like run into him?
Yes, you would. I would say even without you trying, you would accidentally run into him.
Okay, fantastic. I'll do that with my hammer out, and then once I hit into him, realize that it's him, I will take 3 reckless swings with my warhammer. That is okay.
Of course it is. You run in that direction. Right there. He is right next to you. It's annoying that you cannot see him.
Yes, that's fine. But I will know where he is, and I'll just take 3 very wide swings. I'll do. There's one. There's
Yeah. I will
there's
say
two, and then
because
the
of the
third you have to-
darkness,
yeah.
because of the
Regular
darkness,
roll.
it would be a
D20.
regular roll. The first one, however, still a d20 is still a nat 20 because that's the first roll.
Oh,
So
sick.
that's good.
Okay.
The 15 and the 10 will both miss.
Okay.
So
First one.
nat 20.
Yeah, first one crits then, so that'll be 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
23 points of bludgeoning damage.
And on the last one, that'll hit I think that'll hit the surge, because that's a 2 on the die.
Yes,
If it's
it
still
will.
doing that.
Right,
Okay.
roll a d100.
D100. Then let me just get to the sorcerer list real quick.
I've got up.
Well,
What's the number?
I don't know. 23.
23.
23.
You don't notice anything.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Great, good for me. Happy with that. That'll be my turn then. I don't believe I can do anything as bonus action. No, that will be all. I'll attempt to try and shout something out, but the voices in my head are gonna make me stifle and not be able to finish what I'm trying to say. So I'll just scream out in pain at the voices. The voices in my head. The schizophrenic
Indeed.
voices.
But at the start of your turn, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw. An 18 is a success, I believe. It indeed is. You will take. That's still a very high roll. That is.
You know what I said 52 before, and you laughed. Oh no,
Wow.
it's not going to be that high.
Thank God I'm not big.
That is 26 points of psychic damage. As
rolling a D100.
Who knows?
Roll a D100 for cactus damage.
Yep. Similar to Lucian, the echoes just kind of build up in your head, and you just there is just a searing amount of pain everywhere in your brain right now. As you take 25 points of psychic damage. What are you doing on your turn?
Could I make a perception check to see if I could have heard where the invisible bastard went?
Yes, you can. Roll. I'm gonna say with disadvantage because of the
Voices in my head.
voice in
The
your
extra
head.
one. Yeah.
14 is still decent. I would say you would hear you would probably hear Lucian. So you would know the direction where Lucian went, which is here.
Oh. So here. And would I be able to cast Primal Savagery? It's a cantrip. From my Wood Elf magic. Oh no, Druidic Warrior.
What
It just
does
uses
it do?
somatic component. It's. I'll get it up. You channel. It's basically acid slash.
You would. You can do that. The only person within 5 feet of you currently is Lucian, and you can still hear her next to you, screaming out in pain.
I'm just gonna see if I can stumble into the prick.
Yep. So now below you is the
Yeah.
this figure. So
Great. I'd like to do Primal Savage, but I have no idea where all my tokens went.
spell
Did it?
attack, primal savagery. A 9 will unfortunately miss. And this also would have been a disadvantage because of the sight restriction, but a 9 misses regardless. So yeah, I think for the first time in the campaign, you're casting the spell. Your teeth and fingernails sharpen, but you cannot find purchase as the laughter and the shrieks are just collecting in your head, and you just can't see and can't hear around you. Is there anything else you're doing?
I would cast. Nah, nothing.
Okie dokie. B. It is now. It is now your turn. Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
I might have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
I believe you do.
I can't remember what was ended up ruling on it, but I'm hoping that is.
Yes, you do. Wisdom saving throw with advantage. A 17 will succeed.
That's
You
a
will
good
still,
start.
however, take. Okay, that's 29 halved to 14. You'll still take
Uh-huh.
14 damage. Roll a concentration check for me.
Yep.
It might prompt you with one.
Yes.
A natural 20, you're good. Lucian is still fine and chilling.
That's good.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
The echoes and the screams don't get to you as much as the others, but it still fucking hurts.
Oh. Who even are you to be doing this? What are you doing?
I'm just having a little bit of fun.
Hmm. Well, if we're having fun together, I should at least know your name.
I go by the Trespasser.
Will the Trespasser work as a name of a creature for psychic lines? Because I think that's the only spell I have prepared that requires not seeing someone.
You can try.
I. Hmm. I guess I might just go for the Trespasser
Okie dokie. So
with
that is
psychic
a
line.
yeah. So you only share. Blah, blah, blah. So you scream the Trespasser, and the spell does indeed take effect. What saving throw is that?
It is a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, I think I'm good at these ones.
This is the one fear I had.
It's a 22.
Oh, is it so?
Do they? That's still half damage though, right?
The time was on a failed save, target takes 76. On a success, it takes half its damage and isn't incapacitated.
Yep. So roll that 76.
Oh dear.
So that's 32 half to 16.
That's
That's
not bad.
yeah, solid bit of damage. 16 damage. Taken by the figure, the Trespasser. Can I do maths? Yes, I can. Okay. That is a solid bit of damage. This is a roll that is happening. Definitely not a concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Please fail it. I need to see it.
that is a
I don't think
success.
that's a fail.
No.
That is unfortunately a success. So the
Can't beat up by a
darkness
dwarf,
remains.
does it?
Is there anything else you're doing?
I, I, I will take a small step backwards, roughly.
Okay. It's start of his turn. He ain't making a save. Uh,
Mhm.
Lucian and Beleg, the presence of the person next to you disappears.
Mhm.
And
I wonder where it's gone.
B, what's your AC?
Oh. Oh no.
It won't let
Out of
me
10?
change it. I think it's whatever. What's the normal DC? Is it just 10 plus Dex if you don't have any armor?
10 plus Dex if you don't have armor.
Then it's 10.
That's 10.
Well, at least you have a negative dex.
Oh,
Oh,
those are a couple of rolls.
So
Oh, I think I
from
might be dead.
Oh.
from this direction,
Oh.
you feel 3 like blasts of force just hit your back. As you turned away, you will take.
Biggest issue is I can't see to try and use any of my reactions.
You will take 17 damage.
Wonderful. I am bleeding out.
As
Under
three
Constitution.
three eldritch blasts hit you in the back. Roll a concentration check. The first one succeeds. You'll have to roll 1 for each of them.
Oh, wonderful. This is
21
going
succeeds.
marvelously well
22
for.
succeeds. So the haste is still up.
That is nice.
Whoa.
we hear B's screams of pain.
I will definitely not be quiet.
Yeah, B's not quiet,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna base it on what you guys roll for your saves at the start of your turns, because that's still happening. So Lucian, a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes. Wisdom saving throw. There you are. Wisdom save.
A
7.
7 will unfortunately fail.
No way. No way, dude.
You will take
Oh,
36 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh shit!
That
Whoops!
hurts.
You already did it.
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Oh.
Sorry, that's me messing around. There you go. Thank you.
Like you.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
Wait,
I didn't do it that time. I didn't do it that time.
okay, hold on.
There we
There
go.
we go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
then.
What
Aim
is
trying to
happening?
kill Lucian.
Wait, why? Wait, what is happening? Okay, I'm just not gonna click on you, and hopefully that solves it.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, right, there we go, we're fine.
I think I think it just didn't update because I was also clicked on you.
Oh, maybe.
It would like roll back the change. You take 36 psychic damage. The the shrieks get louder, and now you hear like bickering between the various voices. Like people are talking to each other and arguing and screaming, and it just gets louder and louder. Roll a if you want to like go towards B or hear what's going on. I would say roll a perception check with disadvantage.
I was gonna say, I don't think I'd be able to hear that, especially with, like, rage and stuff. I think I'm just gonna take the L. I will just scream out in pain, I think. I would try and speak, but that's a lot of damage on my weak little head.
Okie dokie.
So I don't think would be able to take a turn. I don't think I'd be able to know where he is. I might try and like scream out, "Where are you, coward?" But I don't know if I'd be able to get it out or not. With my head hurty, headache.
Yeah, you'll kind of hear in like the mix. There is like whispers from this figure that are just like I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm behind you, I'm in front of you, I'm to your right, I'm to your left, just kind of mocking you.
I would probably like attempt to swing at the air around me. I know that Beleg is near, but I would probably still attempt to
God.
swing at the place where he was.
It's not a
The
reach
guy
weapon, right?
No.
Yeah, you're
Alright,
chilling.
Yeah.
good. Just
I'd
barely.
swing at the air, and that's kind of my turn.
Beleg, a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm so good at these. Fuck.
Okay. You'll take 32 points of psychic damage. You as well. You start hearing the laughter, the shrieks. You start hearing the bickering and arguing and screams between people. And then you also hear the mocking of, "I'm right here. I'm to your left. I'm to your right. I'm right in front of you. Shoot, shoot." Uh, as a voice just echoes, cascades through your mind.
I'm going to hope that this works. I'm going to summon Urluk.
Urlok is summoned. Is a particular position you're trying to summon him in?
Just to the right of me.
Cool. So Urlok is summoned to the right of you, and you do sense his presence. That he should be at full health. Urlok appears, and I don't know if you can communicate mentally, but you also kind of immediately sense his panic as Urlok also cannot see.
Oh, fuck it. That's not right. He can see, just so you know. He's got vision on.
Sorry?
Uh,
He's
through Urluk I can see because he's got dark vision.
Oh, I see. Ah, yes. Goodbye. I will change this back later.
Yeah, my great plan has been
can my wisdom
shifted
save
on.
happen after I do my turn?
I guess we'll see.
Alright, that's my action. Yeah. Would holding onto Urluk by his tail like use anything? Bonus action, free action, or
Mm,
what?
No, won't take anything.
Alright, just hold on to him and yell at him to run full speed in one direction. Where
Paper
Sure.
band.
where the blue walrus is screaming and crying, if he can hear him or smell him. All in
Okay.
Draconic.
Yes, that would commanding Urlok, is that a bonus action?
Yeah, bonus.
Yep. So I will let Urlok roll a perception check just straight.
Yes.
21.
Let's go,
Uh,
Urlok.
Indeed. Urlok hears how far can Urlok move?
It's 40 feet.
Is Urlok gonna use dash, or is it, or just base movement?
I will say dash with me holding on to him. So that would be full 40 feet. And I will use the rest of my action to go to the crying if I can hear him.
Your action was summoning Urlock, right?
Yeah.
So, uh, if with your base movement,
Yeah, I haven't used any.
you haven't used any. You
My
can
base
how
movement is,
far can you move though?
I think it's 35 feet total.
35 feet. So
Yeah, 35.
would Urlock proceed without you?
No, that's why I said I'd hold on to his tail first.
Okay. So
He just drags me along.
Urlock would drag you here. Urlock being right there. B is not like within 5 feet of you as you're here though.
I will do a perception check to see if I can hear the guy again.
Sure, you'll be doing this at
Disadvantage?
disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. That's all. That's all 21. So you hear B. You hear B.
Holy shit.
Here.
No, not B, the guy who fucked us over.
Oh, a 21. Okay, let me roll.
Yeah.
I'll roll stealth and see. Well, this guy, I can't imagine this guy will roll a high stealth. So yeah. So you sense him here. Yeah. I would say as you're kind of trying
Like, that's next to him.
to. Yes, I'd be
That-
next to him.
Yeah.
What you hear is over the weird insane laughter from whatever spell is in effect right now. You would hear him actually laughing.
Right. Yeah,
And
see if we can get. Fuck, I've used my action and bonus action now. But I'll stumble into him.
how much movement do you have left?
3 feet.
Wait,
After that.
wait. So you had 35 feet movement.
Yeah, that used 32.
But you moved from next to Lucian. So
I
you
was holding on to Orlok. He was dragging me along.
right.
My bonus action was commanding him. His action would have been dashing with me, which would have used his full movement.
Okay. I will argue that next time I won't apply that the same way, but because I kind of rolled with it, I'll roll with it for now. So yeah, you find yourself next to the trespasser.
I can't do anything else.
Okay. At the end of your turn, vision returns to all of you as the spell just drops.
Convenient.
And you see. Sorry, my fucking throat right now. You will Beleg. You will see. Where is it? Dark vision. Let me add it back to you. Sometimes I find it annoying how Foundry interacts with some things, because it deletes you, and that's annoying. Where are you?
I've just realised, couldn't I, in my own settings, myself change dark vision from 60 to 0 next time? Make that easier?
I have a module added on that messes with that, so I don't think you would be able to.
Ah, alright.
Yeah, you can see again. The torches are still lit up. So, the figure stands in front of you, Beleg, and kind of just towards all of you again, just looking at Lucian when he speaks. You know, I thought you'd be stronger.
I'll try and take a couple like limping steps towards him and then clutch my head. I don't. What do you want from us? Just tell us, please.
At this moment, filtering into the room, the door opens, and you see 6 figures walking, all black robes, all like hiding their faces in their bodies, so you can't immediately tell what they look like. And they will, 2 of them will go to Lucian, 2 of them will go to B, 1 of them will go to Beleg, and 1 of them will go to Urlok. And the Trespasser will once again teleport to be in front of the door. I just wanted to test you, is all. And these figures, they're going to crowd around you guys, and they are going to attempt to put some bracelet on you.
I'd like to resist that, please.
Roll and I will say a contest athletics. Beleg, B. You'll be rolling at disadvantage.
Oh, and again. I accidentally didn't. That was almost a good roll.
There is a collar also being placed on Urlok.
Would that be a normal or a disadvantage for Urlok?
Urlok will be normal. Not 20. Urlok is feisty. As like Lucian and Urlok kind of break away, the Trespasser is going to just cast Eldritch Blast. And is going to... This one is for Lucian. This one is for Urlok. This one's for Urlok.
Second one would miss, first would hit.
Yeah. So the first would miss against Lucian, I imagine, as well.
Yeah. Misses.
So Urlok's dealt 9 damage. Lucian, you're not dealt any.
If I'm still raging, I don't know whether I would be from last turn, but would the retaliation, the D6, come into effect?
You would.
From the roll?
Yep, since you did take damage from the from the spell, it would still be up. So yes, roll a d6 for me.
3.
Yeah.
Radiant damage.
Yeah, 3 radiant damage.
Force
damage.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, the kind of it's like a weird. You kind of strangely misdirect the spell itself, like kind of taking a bit of the energy and shooting it back at him. So he'll take a bit of damage from that, but he doesn't care. I think now visually, as you kind of the echoes do finally filter out your head. You guys did a bit of damage to this guy, to the Trespasser. He isn't bloodied, but it did take a decent amount of damage. There is an aspect to this where he is a spellcaster and he's not really as beefy as Lucian is, for example. At the failure of his Eldritch Blast, he's gonna walk up towards Lucian, a bit closer, and while he's 30 feet away from you, is going to cast another spell at you. I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. I'm good at those, probably.
That is a success.
15.
That is still, however, 21 damage.
Ah. Ow. Ow.
This is
Uh,
a fun. This
Yeah.
is a fun and
As,
definitely
as he
meant
gets
to be one.
yeah, as he gets closer, I would attempt to stand myself up and begin to like run over with my hammer to attack him again because he's getting close. And then he'll do that, and I'll
Yeah.
drop to my knees.
You stand up, and there is this wave of like just searing pain that goes through your abdomen. And like it's strange, but you can feel as like part of your flesh just rots immediately.
Oh, fun.
And when this happens, the two figures by you are once again gonna try place that bracelet on you. This time I want you to roll with disadvantage.
I was gonna say I would like to resist, but I don't know if I would be able to. I'll attempt an athletics with disadvantage though.
An 11 will fail this time, and a bracelet is also placed on your wrist.
Mhm.
Um, last but not least, once again, a 3 Eldritch Blasts go straight to Urlok. As he's just pumping spells into you guys at this point.
So he's pumping into us.
Jesus Christ. I'm not rolling well right now.
To know, I don't know about you, but like anything above a 10 is acceptable.
Well, that's true. However, I have rolled like I think below 5 on most of his Eldritch Blasts.
That's good for us, at least. Oh, Aaron, you haven't added Dark Vision back to Orlok.
Oh yes, let me do
I'll
that.
see where he is.
Yes, let me give your dragon back his eyes. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, what is he gonna do? I think
He's
at
gonna
this.
bite.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
That'll
The
miss.
yeah, the 12 will unfortunately miss. Uh, the 12 will the 12 will simply miss. And as that happens, the figure goes to just kind of taps Urlok on the head, and I would like Urlok to make a Constitution saving throw.
Normal saving throw?
Normal, yep.
Yeah.
A 12. This isn't a nice spell. Urlok will take 60 damage.
Hello. Wow.
He just dies. He stops existing.
There is now a spatter of blood where Verloc once was.
No, he doesn't even leave blood.
Oh, wonderful.
He just disappears from existence.
Urlok, when Urlok when Urlok faints, he just disappears.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Fades away.
Urlok fades away. A bracelet has been placed on all of you. The figures that entered the room now leave. You know, if you just tried to enter the door at any point during that fight, you would have been able to leave.
I'm not responding.
Well, that was indeed incredibly fun. I have not been able to pull out that bit of magic in a while. Thank you, Lucian. You're incredibly kind. Now, he will pull out what looks to be a remote and then press a button, and from the bracelets that you will have like spikes pointing into your wrists just kind of start to dig in. It doesn't do any damage, but it does like kind of sting. So let me lay down what's going down. You will be working for me for the foreseeable future. If you don't, all of you will die.
Right.
You have each other's life on the line. However, I will stress to you that there are other factors in play. Lucian, for the time being, your names aren't gonna be in the papers. Now that doesn't sound bad immediately. However, the moment the public is aware of your familial connections, I can't imagine your father's business will do well as the various as the various security guards working under your family. B. Unfortunately, I hear your bakery's been destroyed.
Would you like a funnel cake?
I would at some point. However, I would like to stress, if you do not comply, you will never be able to run another business in this city.
That is
Beleg.
rude.
I had planned to put a collar on Urlock. I messed it up a bit. So for now, you're a bit safe. Well, you will still die if you attempt anything. You will all be working for us. For me. For my boss. For the person above. For him. If you try to do anything, you will die. If you try pull a fast one over me, or any of the people you'll be working with, you will die. The terms of our contract are quite simple. That is all. If you would like to follow me, I can show you where you'll be working.
I'm not. He's not going to eagerly walk forward, but he doesn't see
You
much
don't
of a
really have a
choice.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not much of a choice. I'll reluctantly walk towards wherever he wants us to go.
The door will swing open, and you look around, and you see the figures that were in the room before you have filtered out are still just waiting outside. You see a grand stone hall. It is ornate. It is well built. It is huge. This like structure, this giant structure, basically a stronghold, is around 7 floors tall, and you like look over a banister, and it just cascades down further and further, and you can't even see the bottom of the space you are in. My apologies, my throat is kind of dying at this point.
You're okay?
Yeah. I reckon being taken as unpaid workers could serve as a de facto end to the session if you need to not break your
think
throat.
There's a bit more we can get through, and then I will probably end today's session. So,
Okay.
the stronghold itself, 5 stories tall, and I would say you can just barely see the bottom. Each floor is separated by around like 60 to 80 feet of space, connected via some ornate stone staircase built large enough for an army to climb, like in unison. Across the various floors, you can see hundreds, if not thousands, of people, all moving with purpose, organized, and constantly shifting. You see an army and you don't just see people in black cloaks and you don't just see people in black cloaks. You see monsters. The various like dark monsters you'd associate with like evil and stuff. You see goblins, you see orcs, you see ogres, you see giant spiders, you see various giant creatures, and every so often there's like this burst of heat that kind of washes over you, and a smell of sulfur in the air. There are many floors, and you can't tell what is happening on each, but you see on I would say the second floor from the well, the ground floor, and you got the first floor. So on the first floor you see you see essentially like battle tactics training, as you like mock battles, stuff like that. You see crates and shipments being moved on the other floors, on the fourth and fifth, on the fourth floors, and the floor that you guys are on currently. There's just people moving, shifting boxes, getting stuff ready for something. Well, what do you think, Lucian? Quite impressive, no?
What is this place? Where have you taken us?
You'll figure out soon enough. We're still in the city. I've grown quite strong in the time that we last met, Lucian. Well, before the potion shop at least. Uh, Getting killed is quite the motivator. You'll be working for us. We've had a couple issues with some of our various operations, and these people aren't really cutting it. They're not very tactful, and while I've not seen the same from you, it is very fun watching you, Lucian, and all of your friends. You're quite entertaining. But worry not, a familiar face will be guiding you along the way. At this moment, another figure kind of steps towards you and pulls down a hood. You see a face that looks remarkably similar to Wanda's, but it lacks the facial scar that you left be. You see a pink tiefling, amber eyes, as opposed to cyan eyes, opposed to the orange that are Wanda's. And this person just walks up to you slowly and to each of you puts a hand out to shake.
I will be shaking this person's hand. I will specifically draw my hand back, especially the one that has the bracelet on it.
Okie dokie. Regardless, if you let she'll shake the hands of people who let her. Lucian, she will stay there for a moment, then kind of just walk away from you, and you can hear like an audible like annoyance, like a tsk, as she passes you, and then the trespasser once again begins to speak. You're all fine with this arrangement, right?
I suppose so.
Worry not, worry not. There's stuff in it for you too. I will help you with your knowledge, wizard. I feel like our arrangement can really work to your benefit. Are you okay, Lucian?
I don't think we have much of a choice, do we?
You always have a choice, Lucian. And that is where we're going to end the session.
Wander's back.
Wanda's